Hello, I wanted to share this little crackpot theory with you guys. I have known for quite a while that I am a pretty stubborn person. That has gotten me into many arguments that should have stopped a lot sooner than they did. Um, and I've basically put myself in corners I didn't want to be in because of how stubborn I am. And it seems to a degree that outward stubbornness, at least to me, I know I'm generalizing, um, but that stubbornness is seems to be more common among men. Um, I don't know if that's because they're more outward about it, because generally in American culture, female voices are, or just women's voices in general, are taken a peg down. Because I still don't think we respect women as much as we think we do, or it's not equal. That's not what it feels like. But that could be another reason for why men do not feel that society is for them anymore. I mean, society should be for everybody, most importantly, yes. And there will be growing pains if the seesaw of equity is being rebalanced. But, like, I I have this feeling. I could be wrong. This is complete fucking speculation. I'm just saying shit. Um, but we live in a post-truth world, right? I mean, not that there hasn't been hiccups and occasional lies and errors in the truth before, but we truly live in a post-truth world now. Um, and I've witnessed it myself with friends where we are both in our separate bubbles of truth. Um, and we can have an argument that goes nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Um, and then what does it do when something like that goes unresolved? It creates resentment. Of course it did. I had to stop being friends with some people because I was like, hey, like, Elon Musk is a terrible person. This administration, I don't think this is going to work out. This was back in the start of 2025. And I was basically just called a retard for it, um, as you do in male circles. I'm not saying I'm above the use of that word, but I'm trying to do a little less of that because it's not good. But fucking New Englanders that we be saying that shit. I don't know. Fuck the fake the the fake the new left. Fuck fuck those people. But but yeah. Um I think that builds resentment. I don't know where that resentment necessarily goes, but I mean you can see a lot of white resentment around. Like why else would you be cheering for ICE right now other than just resentment for the opposition party, for people that are brown, um, for anybody that disagrees with you. I don't know. And I think there are much less people that actually support what's going on than people think. Like, I think viewing the Republican Party as the enemy is kind of wrong. Because those people, hey, they might be stupid, but also, can you blame people for being stupid in America? Like, have you seen our fucking education system? Like, even the forward thinking, like, dystopian novels that we read are, like, linked to communism and not capitalism. Like, Animal Farm is supposed to be like communism. Like, it's like, oh, revolution is never going to work because the dirty pigs. 1984, it's like, oh, the party. It's all authoritarian when we should actually be scared of a free market. I'm not saying that those books are bad or anything. It's just that we need other perspectives. Um, and then most of the people in classes, I don't even think did I even read Animal Farm? I might have just read the Spark Notes when I was in school. Um, like, How can you blame people for not knowing shit? Like, my dad works like, I don't think he works as much anymore, but he used to work like 60 hours a week. And he was Republican. I had to take the back of the blue sign out of the fucking front yard. I had to hide it in multiple places around my house, so that he wouldn't take it and put it back out in front of the yard. You can't blame people for like thinking like that. You that's gonna do nothing. That's just gonna make them hate you and then want to vote for their party when they do even more heinous shit. So just try to keep that stubbornness in mind. Like we are not all. I'm playing with my coins again. I'm dropping my coins. We are not all logical beings, and we are far from it. Even the ones. Even those of us that think we are so logical are not. I'm a prime example of that. Actually, maybe I'm honest with myself. But I don't know. I'm emotional as fuck. I just show it in different ways. My emotions come through in my patterns of thought and not necessarily in like forward outbursts. But yeah, your enemy is not your stupid neighbor. Just gotta say that. Oh, and I also want to circle back to the people. I was thinking about this. People saying the R word, as we call it. Watch out for the fucking grifters, bro. Because that's somebody on the left that's saying retard or retarded. And you can tell that they don't use that word often. Like, it just doesn't roll off the tongue right. That's a grifter. That's the left version of a grifter. And then on the right, you look at Tucker Carlson. That's a grifter. He has been grifting his whole fucking life. His whole fucking life. Don't trust these people. Because Tucker Carlson, he'll say some shit. I'll start agreeing with it. That's how they hook you in. They say some shit that's like agreeable. And then you just follow them along. They gain your trust. And then whenever their next buyer comes along, they'll, preach you those opinions that were basically bought out. So be careful of those types of people. Honestly, my advice for any person, like if you were just going to do everything I said, just get off the fucking internet. Get off the fucking internet. Like, it's there's like no point in learning any of this. If your upbringing was decent, you can get all the information you need from going and interacting with real people. And that's where you're going to make the most difference. It's just being a normal fucking good person. Like, and I also think when you use the internet less, you crave more social interaction in the real world. And that can lead to good things for you and for others. You can fulfill that in ways that aren't dictated by, giant mega corporations with like evil amounts of cloud capital over you. Like they know where your job is and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. This one kind of went off the rails, and I just woke up. I just wanted to get some thoughts off my head.